Dealing with them Texas boys, them folk got hit up. Them folk got hit up everywhere you go to, like the Fed watching it. You know what I'm talking about? He signed that boy right here. That boy ended up going to jail. So they watching that boy so close right now because they you know what I'm talking about? The case is in August. You know what I'm talking about? I talked to Govan. I did an interview with Hernandez Govan, the dude who set the whole supposedly, you know what I'm saying, dog murder.
How I feel right now? 100%. I don't with nobody. And I'm finna make everybody regret playing with me.
And so people saying Memphis rapper Fast Cash C Money just passed away. But the people that don't recognize him, he had the viral song High Off Me that went viral. If I ain't tripping, I think that's his biggest song, but he sadly.
If I love you, I'm in love with you. I don't give a fuck how many times we get it, we bump heads.
That's real.
You make me mad, I'm in love with you, don't down.
People thought it was just another rumor at first, just another headline meant to stir the pot. But the silence that followed, that's what made everyone stop and really listen. Because when someone as loud as the streets suddenly goes quiet, it usually means something big just happened behind closed doors. And this time, all eyes turned to GloRilla. She didn't announce anything. She didn't go live. She didn't explain herself. No angry tweets, no long captions, just distance. And in this industry, distance speaks louder than words, especially when that distance is from Yo Gotti, the same man who once stood beside her, praised her rise, and claimed her as one of his biggest success stories.
What happened, gang? They just said my got killed.
But then came the whispers, then the screenshots, then the old clips people started replaying differently, and finally, the spark that lit the fire, a raw, emotional moment from Big Boogie that shook the entire label. Because what he revealed wasn't just frustration, it sounded like fear. And what nobody expected was how quickly the pieces began to fit together.
How I feel right now? 100%. I don't fuck with nobody. And I'm finna make everybody regret playing with me. That's all I gotta say.
This wasn't just about contracts anymore. It wasn't about music. It felt like survival. And if the rumors are true, GloRilla didn't walk away for clout. She walked away because she saw something she couldn't unsee. Before the fame, before the plaques, before the industry politics, GloRilla was just a young woman from Memphis with a voice that cut through the noise. Her rise didn't feel manufactured, it felt earned. She rapped about real pain, real hunger, real life. That's why people connected with her so fast. She wasn't pretending, she was living it. When Yo Gotti and Collective Music Group stepped in, it looked like a dream come true. A hometown cosign, a powerful machine behind a raw, undeniable talent. Fans believed she was protected. They believed she was safe. And at first, everything looked perfect. GloRilla's career took off fast. Stages got bigger, checks got heavier, and her name started ringing outside of Memphis. But behind the scenes, the energy was shifting. People close to the situation say she started moving differently, quieter, more guarded, like someone who was watching instead of celebrating.
Dealing with them Texas boys, them folk got hit up. Them folk got hit up everywhere you go to, like the Fed watching it. You know what I'm talking about? He signed that boy right here. That boy ended up going to jail. So they watching that boy so close right now because they you know what I'm talking about? The case is in August. You know what I'm talking about? I talked to Govan. I did an interview with Hernandez Govan, the dude who set the whole supposedly, you know what I'm saying, dog murder.
And that's where Big Boogie comes back into the picture. Because Boogie wasn't just another artist on the roster. He was someone who had been around long enough to see patterns, to recognize when things didn't feel right. And when he finally spoke, it didn't sound like gossip. It sounded like a warning. He didn't name names directly. He didn't have to. His words were heavy. He talked about young talent being used up, about loyalty only flowing one way, about people benefiting while others paid the price, and fans immediately started connecting dots. Why were so many young rappers burning out so fast? Why did some careers stall right after signing? Why did certain people always seem untouched when things went left? But here's the twist. GloRilla was listening too. Sources claim she started pulling back long before the public noticed. She stopped appearing as closely tied to the label image. She stopped speaking as freely. And according to insiders, she started asking questions most artists are too afraid to ask. Where does the money really go? Who's protected when things go bad? And what happens when an artist becomes more valuable silent than successful? That last question scared people because it suggested something darker, something nobody wanted to say out loud. Big Boogie's emotional breakdown was the moment everything cracked. He talked about feeling numb, about betrayal, about being tired of watching people fall while others climbed on their backs. And suddenly, old stories started resurfacing. Artists who disappeared. Deals that never paid out. Conflicts that didn't make sense. And when fans noticed GloRilla quietly distancing herself around the same time, the message became loud without being spoken. She didn't owe anyone an explanation, not publicly, but in an industry where loyalty is marketed like a brand, her silence felt like a statement. What nobody expected was how fast Yo Gotti went quiet too. No reassurance, no visible support, no effort to shut the rumors down, just distance on both sides. And when two powerful figures stop acknowledging each other, people know something happened. Behind the scenes, rumors say GloRilla felt she was being positioned, not promoted, watched, not protected, like her success was valuable, but her independence wasn't. And then there's the word that keeps coming up in every conversation: sacrifice. Big Boogie didn't say it directly, but he didn't have to. Fans heard it in his tone, in his pain, in the way he spoke about young rappers being pushed into situations they couldn't escape. And if even half of those whispers are true, GloRilla leaving wasn't disloyal, it was smart. Because once you see how the game really works, you either play along or you get out. The emotional toll of all this can't be overstated. GloRilla didn't just walk away from a label, she walked away from a powerful connection in her own city, from people she once trusted, from a narrative that was supposed to protect her. Imagine realizing the same people celebrating your rise might benefit from your downfall. Imagine questioning every handshake, every promise, every smile. That kind of realization changes you. It makes you quieter, sharper, more careful. For Big Boogie, the impact looked different. His pain spilled out publicly. His frustration became visible. And now people fear he said too much, because in this industry, truth isn't always rewarded. Sometimes it's punished. Fans are worried, not just about careers, but about safety. Because when artists start talking about sacrifice, it's no longer just industry drama, it's life and death energy. And Yo Gotti? His silence is doing more damage than any statement ever could. Because when someone with power chooses not to deny something, people assume there's truth hiding underneath. The streets are watching, the fans are connecting dots, and young artists everywhere are paying attention. Because GloRilla's move wasn't just personal, it was a warning. A warning that fame doesn't equal protection. A warning that loyalty can be one-sided. And a warning that sometimes the safest move is walking away quietly before it's too late. As this story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: GloRilla didn't leave in chaos. She left in silence, and silence in this game is power. Big Boogie cracked the door open. GloRilla walked through it, and now everyone's wondering who's next to realize the truth.
Because the real question isn't why she left.
The real question is, how many others wanted to leave but couldn't?